Listen up, Shakers. Here at the Handshakin Video Series, we're all about creating strong and supportive communities for entrepreneurs. A rising tide lifts all boats, so let's all win here. Here's the best advice for free. Cool. So moving on to our last topic, mentors. Such a big piece of entrepreneurship, right?
Yeah.
How do you pull in? How do you identify mentors, and then how do you pull them in closer to your efforts?
Like I don't think I think about mentors in the same way that a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've got people that, you know, like for example, I'll meet, you know, a CEO of a company that I'm an admirer of, and I'll get a lunch and I'll just meet with them. I'll have a set of questions. We'll have a really good conversation. Mm-hmm. And, you know, maybe in like 6 months, if I need it again, I'll ask again. But so they're like a mentor to me in that moment. But I'm just not someone who has like a set of monthly regular mentors, that I work with. Because I think at different stages in your business, you need different people. And as a CEO, as an entrepreneur, you already know the answer. You do. Like, you already know it. And if what you need is a mentor to tell you it's the right move, then you gotta, like, part of this job, part of being successful is relying on your own instincts and if you are always looking for approval and validation, you're gonna get a ton of different opinions. And you're all of a sudden people are gonna be saying one person says one thing, one person says another. And you know, you have to kind of cut through it and say, here's what I'm gonna do.
So really quickly, before we move on to our action item, how do you bring these mentors that are a year ahead of you closer to you, so where you're texting them for, you know, a happy hour at you know, say venue for a glass of wine versus emailing them for a meeting next month?
I think it's a relationship like build like any other. You know, I'll get introduced. So like I got introduced to a woman recently who's kind of just getting started, and she was trying to do a company with her dad. And so we just had a coffee, and I liked what she was doing, and I was impressed by her. So she was persistent. I welcomed it, and all of a sudden now we're friends. And it just kind of happened. Yeah. So I think it'll just be someone that you get along with, and you know, and you just keep building that relationship, keep running into them, maybe do some useful things for them.